Hi, this is the Chapter 1 essay, Why Do We Create Monsters? This is the prompt which gives you the questions. You must choose one of these questions from Chapter 1. You can see in front of you, we have different authors, Hitchcock, Reflection and Response number 5, or Making Connections number 8, and so on through the rest of the list. So you need to use the textbook, read the different articles, and choose which question is most inspiring to you, most interesting, the one that you think you can write about the best. Now, we need to know and understand how this is going to work. Because you're taking an 8-week class, all the timelines are a lot more accelerated, as you might expect. The final draft of the essay will be due Monday, October 26th by 11:59 p.m. I'll be asleep, but Canvas will not be asleep. So if you submit your essay after that time, Canvas will mark it as late. Be sure to follow the out-of-class essay guidelines for matters of form and style. If you have not yet looked at the essay guidelines, please do so. You'll find them in the first module for our class. There is a file which contains the actual guidelines themselves, and you can print them out or you can download it on your own computer so that you can refer to it later, however you wish to do that. But you really need to read through these guidelines. There is also a video that I have made that walks you through the guidelines. So in the best of all possible worlds, you would in fact do both. You would have the guidelines ready to go, whether in print form or downloaded onto your computer, and you'll have watched the video so that you know what I'm talking about. Now, all of our assignments have word count requirements. I should say all the essay assignments. So put the word count at the end of your essay. It's pretty easy nowadays, thanks to the modern computers that usually show right away what your word count is. Do remember one thing. The work cited page is not included in the word count. Please remember you must meet minimum requirements in order to be able to pass, including word count, sources, and subject matter. No late essays will be accepted without a signed doctor's note or other verified excuse. Remember what I said, you can't slip it in under the door. Canvas will know that it came in late. Now, we don't just simply toss this out to you and say, okay, write me an essay, it's due by this day. We actually break it down into a few steps. The first step is that you're going to submit to me a thesis proposal, which essentially is the thesis statement that you intend to prove and a topic outline. Please remember that thesis is a single sentence. It is a response to whichever question you have chosen from that list. The topic outline is exactly what that sounds like. Kind of a brief sort of sense of where you're headed. It's not an in-depth outline. I don't need Roman numerals, capital letters, Arabic numerals, right? I don't need any of that. Bullet points are fine. Bullet point, I'm going to talk about this, and this. Okay? That is due by midnight this Friday. Let me repeat, by midnight this Friday. So in other words, you haven't got a lot of time, but hey, you signed up for an 8-week class. You must have MLA citation entries for one source. And that source may be from our textbook. That's fine. A participation grade will be assigned for this. Keep in mind that there is a sample of this kind of thing, the thesis statement and topic outline. It is available to you on Canvas in our Chapter 1 module. Again, it is in a file form that you can either print out or you could just simply save to your device. And that same file is accompanied also with an explanatory video. So again, best of all possible worlds, get the hard copy if that works for you, or at least download the copy onto your computer, and then watch the video so that you have a good sense of what I'm asking you to do. Now, after we receive, we being the royal we, after I receive your thesis outlines, I'm going to look them over. All right, I'm going to give them a participation grade, and most importantly, I'm going to tell you what I think. When I do this, by the way, I do video feedback. I actually make a short video in which I talk to you, presumably, about what I think about your paper. Okay. In addition to that, there may be some editorial feedback. You have to use the view feedback link on your assignment to take a look at that. So when you go to look up your grade, don't just look at the grade level, the grade book. You have to go into it, okay, which is easy. You just put the cursor to the right of where your letter grade is. That will bring up an icon. Click on that icon. Then you will see my shiny little face on a video and also a blue hyperlink that says view feedback. Again, please do both. Now, after I've gone through the thesis statements, I will be dividing the class into peer groups. These will be groups of roughly 4 students. Occasionally there may be 5, occasionally there may be 3, but I aim for 4 per group. I will post instructions on how to get to your group Canvas page. What will happen is this. You will submit your rough draft of your essay to me and to your work group by midnight Wednesday, October the 21st. Not a lot of time, right? Well, you signed up for an 8-week class. There you go. Submit completed peer editing sheets to your Canvas work group and to me Friday, October 23rd, 11:59. In other words, you're going to submit your rough draft. Other members of your group will submit rough drafts. They will submit it in a way that you can access their drafts, they can access your draft. You read their draft, and then you complete a peer edit sheet, which again is posted on Canvas. You complete that, you will download it to your peer group so that student can read what you wrote. You will also submit it to me because I can't grade from the peer group view. Okay, I have to grade from my own view. Okay, that is due by midnight Friday, October the 23rd. So after the rough drafts come in, you have basically 2 days to read each other's work, make comments, and read the comments that are written to you by others. So going back to the top, that gives you from Friday to Monday to finish your paper, to turn in that wonderful final draft, which is perfect, perfect, perfect in every possible way. Yeah, I know. So the minimum requirements. First of all, word count. At least 1,000 words. Anything shorter than that, and you're not going to pass. And if you're challenged at math, this means approximately 1,400 words. You can go over 1,400 a little bit, but I'm not looking for a 3,000 word essay here. Strong essay structure, including introduction, concession, rebuttal arguments, main body, and conclusion. If you haven't watched the videos on this, again, they're available in the introduction module of our course, and I highly, highly, highly recommend that you watch the videos of basically how to put together an essay. You need citations from at least one source. That source can be from our textbook. You may have additional sources. That is totally acceptable. As I like to say, you can always go more than the minimum. Please make sure you use MLA format in presentation and documentation, including correct works cited list. Use handouts on Canvas if you need help, or some of the web links that guide you to other MLA support. The web links, again, are found on modules on Canvas. You go to Canvas, go to the navigation menu, click on modules. Web links is, I believe, the last module shown. And there you have like a link to Purdue, OWL. OWL means Online Writing Lab. There's also a link to some other sources that I have found could be helpful to you. What's not on this page also is our MT2C. That is a really ridiculous name for the Mesa College Tutoring Center. You can find that also on the navigation menu. Sounds like I have some laundry to take care of. I'll talk to you soon.